What's up, everybody? Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. When we left off in the last episode, we had built our tiny little, whatchamacallit, welding ship here. I'm gonna turn the batteries back on. Oh, set it to recharge mode on the miner. I did, in between the last episode, I did put 5 small little panels here, just for the, yeah, the little welding ship's own little power supply kind of thing. Alright, so before we, move, let's go ahead, oh well, we can do this actually in a minute, so let's turn these batteries into, well, no, let's disconnect first, actually.
Ship fuel low.
Alright. So we have a 2-hour supply. Now, with these newer panels, these little mini ones, I don't see a way to tell, like, we obviously have their max output and stuff, but I don't see a way to tell on the panel itself if it's in a high state of charge or not. Alright, so this is actually really good. The, you know what? I don't actually think we're gonna keep this here either. Now that the little welder has its own solar panels. Oh crap. Well, nuts. Come on. Just dump all that stuff real quick. Where's that rock going? Come here. Whoa! Hey! Oh crap. Fell into the... Oh, crap. It fell into the gravity well. Yay. Okay, all those are full. I guess we'll just throw that back in the drill. And I also had this little situation going on here, which I didn't even see. I think I have this... Actually, that may not be good. Oh, okay, no, that's a big port. Okay. That's weird. It's so weird. It has like a little port there, but then this one, and probably the front one here, and this one, or, whatever. I don't know. Alright. So let's get this little guy set up here. We're gonna do solar panel incomplete. Did I already put solar panels somewhere on here? I did! Wow, okay, that's dumb. I was trying to place those too, and I couldn't figure out why they wouldn't I was trying to figure out why they wouldn't place earlier before I started recording. I was like, why won't these place? It worked a while ago. Well, apparently it worked too well. And these little mini ones aren't that hard to come by, actually. They are 0.05 gold, basically 2 silicon, and 0.01 platinum, so they're not too bad. I mean, when you're comparing to all the other solar panel things that we've got. Oh. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So there's some extra ones that I totally forgot about. Alright. I also found out that the cockpits have their own some kind of their own oxygen system, I guess. If they're hooked up to the generator type thing. Like, they have their own storage tank type thing is, I guess, what's supposed to be a thing. I don't know that to be sure, that's just what I was told. Batteries. Okay. Do I need... Let's set the thrusters as a group. You never know when you might need them. Gyroscope welder. Okay, all that's fine. So what I'm going to do is set up toggle block on and off, toggle recharge on and off, toggle on. Actually, let's move this down one. And that way we can have the welder set over here. I actually like using the welder one, not just the turn it on button, but I am going to add that here just in case. And I'll have switch lock on here. Throw out on off, something like that. Okay. So now 2 hours of battery time. Wait, suit energy low. What was that about? I wonder if that's because I'm running too low on here or something. Okay, so as long as I'm not moving around, these solar panels seem to be doing enough. Like, just these little 5 seem to be doing enough to keep the thing afloat. Though I am running on battery. I didn't think about that. If I turn this on, can I even move? No. Okay. So I don't want to turn the...
Ship fuel low.
I don't want to turn the battery on. Or, I mean, the recharge mode on. Okay. You know what? I also have an idea that I'd like to do. Maybe it would be best... I think all these are kind of welded the way they're supposed to be. Alright. Fine. Oh, how about
Ship
these?
fuel low.
Feels like they've done something a little different to the cockpit lately. I don't know what I'm seeing. Well, that was underwhelming.
Ship fuel low.
Whew. Yeah, we were running on an E
Ship
here.
fuel low.
It goes from like no fuel time to then it's like what is it with this? If I turn the batteries recharge mode on, it still isn't saying any kind of fuel time. 2 days. Okay. Good to know. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll leave like 2 of them in recharge state.
Ship fuel low.
Or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I'm wondering how much of this is coming from the battery and how much of it is coming from the solar panel. Zzz. There's more than one.
Ship fuel low.
Yeah, that's kind of going to get annoying if she keeps saying that.
Fuel low.
I know it's because I just haven't let the thing charge long enough. You know? That's not like something that I'm debating or anything. I get that.
Ship fuel low.
You know what we'll do? Let's just go ahead and connect it.
Ship fuel
Yes,
low.
yes, I know. Stop telling me that. Alright. You know, a parking camera may not be a bad idea either. Dude, these little M thrusters are kind of the bomb. Alright, that's my thrusters. Why can't I, Toggle block on, turn the recharge on. That was weird. Why wouldn't it let me do that? Okay. This is a wall. I hit G, in case anyone was wondering. I was trying to open my inventory to see what... Batteries, batteries... That's weird. I wonder... It's not tapping into, like, the batteries of the main ship, is it? Or is it NM batteries? Recharge, recharge... None of these were... Oh, some of these are off, though. That's the... Okay. So, what that will do... Actually, what is it saying our little battery? 6 hours. That's not as bad. Still pretty terrible. Did I? I did not collect all this stuff. I mentioned this in the last episode of it possibly causing laggery issues. And then I forgot to pick it up. I'm just gonna start dumping some of this stuff in here. Like, we're trying to do the battery thing. So I'm just gonna start throwing some of the battery components into the welding ship so that we can just fly it over there and stick the components in there. I feel like that would be an easier situation to deal with. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Okay, so that's the 2 dead ones. You know what? Let's set... Okay, these are the ones on the main ship. Or not the main ship, the new ship. These are the 2 that are fully charged. The rest of them, I think, are incomplete, so we'll have to complete those before... Oh! Let's take one of them and just turn it on, and then that way it will... 19... Which one's the most charged? Let's just turn one of these on like that. Okay, 14 minutes. I was like, fully depleted in 0 seconds. I like that kind of a battery. Alright, now what do these tell me? 38 minutes. That's better than 6 hours, I suppose. How much do these store? Now that we have them built, we can check that. Max stored power is 20 kilowatt hours. That doesn't really seem like a lot. It's probably because they're minis, but, you know, it, like, really doesn't seem like a lot. What's the standard? Max stored power is 1 megawatt hour, which I believe is 1,000 kilowatt hours? I thought? Maybe I'm wrong? So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100... Wait, did I do that right? 20, 40, 60... 80, 100, 120 kilowatt hours? Maybe? If I'm doing my math right, which, who knows? Okay, let's take an inventory real quick of the... Sorry? Of the newer ship and see what else we have left to do. I didn't touch this one, I don't think. Okay, so we have construction components, computers, steel plates, metal grids. All the good old stuff. That's probably going to be standard. This, I don't think I had enough stuff in my container to work with this. I do see one fairly large issue. And that is we may have to rip out a wall or two if we want to get the welder ship in here. That's the only thing. And I'm thinking of removing this. Reason being, obviously, we're going to change this because we like, well, I like the newer inlaid wall. So this is now connected, so I don't need this. Okay, that's better. And now these walls are going to go bye-bye. So while we have a hole in here, we're gonna use the welder ship, I think, to get in here and do some work. Because that way we can just fly right out of there, fly into here, and do some stiffs. With that in mind, let's see. Oh wait, no, the batteries are up there. What am I talking about? I was going to say I need a battery room, but no, it's up there. So this place, let's go ahead. What do we need for these? Small steel tubes, metal grid, construction component. Let me switch over here. Ah, that's a good way to do it. Alright, so let's do some steel plates. Some construction components, about 1,000 of those. Actually put a dent in our interior plates. I might actually have to start making some of those. We can probably melt these back down, since I'm using the M thrusters over the EM ones. They seem to do kind of the same thing, and they work a little bit better. We're going to throw those in there too, the extra power cells. I don't need thruster components, I don't think. Let's do like that. I put motors in there, right? Maybe a couple hundred of those. See, that's the biggest reason I do appreciate having a welding ship, is like large steel tubes. I can carry 500 of those without really damaging my overall input count. We'll just go ahead and throw the bulletproof glass in there just in case. Is there anything else that I would need? I don't think there is. Oh, well no, there are some computers. Let's go ahead and start making some more. Let's just make like 300 or something. Darn, these batteries. They are not going very fast, are they? Oh, we're up to 11 minutes. Tell you what, let's actually just do this one at a time. See how that, like, just dump all of the power into that. Will that change it? I don't think it'll change it because the max input is still at 80, so that doesn't really serve a purpose. Alright, how's this battery looking over here? It's only down to 1 pip. Okay, I'm going to take a break for a minute, set some of this stuff up, let these batteries charge a bit more, and then we'll be back in a second. Okay, so the welder ship is fully charged at the moment. It's fully loaded. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh yeah, I've got the refineries and the assemblers going kind of crazy. There we go. For the grav generator components, because apparently they take a crap ton of cobalt, which is taking forever. So I actually think I only need like 5 more. No. Yes. No, 10 more. Maybe. I think it's like 10 more. And then I'll basically have the... I'll basically have what I need to place all the grav walks in the ship, which would be really cool. Go! Good lord, what is going on here with the camera? I can't see what I'm doing! Go away! Goodness. Alright. So, now we can take our batteries off recharge mode. Let's unlock this. Wow, these don't hold up very long, do they? About 3 hours. Might have to retrofit these with some newer, some newer batteries and not these little mini ones. If they're gonna be like that. Okay, so I wanted to build a solar panel on this actual station so that it can have its own little power source going on over here. Let's see, what else? What else? You can go ahead and build at least one of these vents. Oh, and before we get too into this, I wanted to go over some new blocks that I was playing around with. So what I was playing around with was making the new air room, right? We talked about that in the last episode, that we'll do like a generator and then a tank system, and then the tanks can connect to the vents, which actually looks pretty cool. So I was working on the corridor, and some things have changed, and not in terms of the game, just in terms of me finding new blocks. First of all, these blocks, these are awesome looking. I want to use them somewhere, but it's kind of just huge in terms of a door. So I don't really want to put that here, leading to... I mean, it would be appropriate leading to the reactor. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, because that's kind of a gigantic door. It would kind of change the structure a little bit in terms of how we did the wall here, because we'd have to basically do something different. We may even have to put a... I didn't think about this. We might actually have to close this part off. I think I am... Oh no, that is a commit. Never mind. Got a little sidetracked there. I think we might have to close this off and make it to where you go down one of the ramps and then come back down and out this way, instead of having two entry points. I also had these corridor blocks I was playing around with, seeing how I like them. But I opted to build at least one block. Let's go ahead and grab the ship here. Where am I? Can't see. Okay, so I wanted to at least put one block here. Like that. But I also found... I'm going to weld these together, and then we can look at them a bit more clearly. But I found these floor blocks, which look kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Are you done? You're done. Okay. Move you over here. Back to recharge mode. Which looks kind of neat, actually. Like, I almost think I like this. Did I screw up the... I did screw up the placement. Oh, no. No, they have lights on both sides. Okay. I thought that there's little tiny lights inside the grate. But it looks more industrial, I think, than this does. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper. So check this out. 48 steel tubes, 18 metal grids, 20 construction components, and 74 interior plates. 4 construction components, 25 interior plates, 4 large tubes, 10 small tubes. Like, this is so much cheaper, and it kind of looks a bit more industrial to me. So, if it's all the same to everybody else, I'm kind of thinking we rip this entire floor out. We already did it up there. We put the regular ones with the grav walks up there. So we could totally just rip this entire floor. The other cool part is you could see some of it from inside here. If we did this... Okay, that's a bad example, but it still has a decent looking block to it on the side of it. I was thinking this part that's the bottom, because that's how the bottom looks, which is kind of cool too. But that's the side, which looks okay. But this just looks more industrial to me, which I like. I was also playing around with blocks like this. I personally think this is the door I'm going to go with for now, because it looks very heavy duty and like, danger, don't pass here kind of thing. There are these force field doors, which are kind of cool. This one's not bad. It's like the glass ones we've seen before, but it's metal. I'm trying to cut down on how much glass I need to use at the moment, just because I don't have a good steady supply of it. This is a newer interior mod door, which is kind of cool. And then there's an offset one so that it's either closer or further back. And then this one's kind of cool too, if you're feeling more of like an Alien type movie style, where it's an airlock, you know, NASA type thing. But I think for now, I'm going to go with this one. And then we'll grab our welder here. And I'm kind of figuring that this welder ship really is more of a tugboat of just bring my stuff to me. I mean, yes, that's cool too, but in some of the interior sections, I could totally see using it more as a personal storage. So I kind of like this. This looks cool to me. You know, and I think that looks pretty cool. What does it look like on the other side? Is it the same? Yeah, okay. And then I think these are paintable. Just for... Ooh, let's do green, maybe? Okay, so yeah, you can paint these, which is kind of a cool... for now, let's give it a nice little matching yellow. That does not match at all. Terrible game. Terrible. Terrible! What are you doing over here? I think it's more of an orangey... something in this type of a region. It might be too orangey. But anyways, you get the idea. We could make it look kind of similar. I actually think the problem here is the saturation. Because it's looking a bit too... Or no, not the saturation, the value. It's looking a bit too bright. There. I think that's better. That's almost perfect. We did good. We do good. Alright, so think this over. Like if we should move to that kind of a style. Ooh, we could also put one right above here, which would give you a look at the let's do a couple, because that'll give you a look at the underside of things. And of course we'll have to cover that up or something, but that way when you're coming through here it look kind of like this. I don't like that you can see through it. That we might have to change. But overall, it's kind of cool. We can always do a different ceiling block. I actually don't like that for a ceiling block. Mostly because you can see through it, which is kind of meh. But anyways, so let me know what you guys think about that. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!